The Sweet Life, Casey Kimberley.
Imagine you're at the grocery store. Your cart is full. You look down at your list and you see you have just one item left. So, you stroll confidently toward the frozen food section. Now, why confidently? Because secretly, you feel like a responsible adult when you remember to buy ice cream last. So off you go, and you look along for ice cream, and you make the turn into the aisle. Up above is a tag that says ice cream. And just beyond it, another tag that says ice cream. And ice cream, all the way down to the end, there's ice cream again. There's a whole row for ice cream. This happened to me the other day. And I confess I don't shop for ice cream very often. So I was completely shocked when I discovered there was a whole row for ice cream. And as a little kid inside of me, I was very excited. But at the same time, I was very curious why there's a whole row just for ice cream. So of course, I walked along and looked in all the little glass windows to figure out exactly what makes up a full row of ice cream. And what I found is, ice cream is no longer simply ice cream. Oh, there's ice cream, and sherbet, sorbet, parfait, gelato, Italian ice, cocoa ice, the list goes on. Ice cream is no longer simply pints and quarts. It is everything from itty-bitty bite-sized bonbons through to family-sized vats. And it is no longer simply vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. Flavors are varied and creatively named. I found everything from Moroccan mint to cherry Garcia, key lime pie, from fish food to pickle. Yeah, pickle ice cream. And for myself, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I'm sure most people would say, hey, it's ice cream. It doesn't matter. But how on earth is there a whole row of the of the grocery store, just for ice cream? I couldn't help but think perhaps it indicates something deeper about our society. So I pondered it, and because I'm who I am, I couldn't let it go. I kept pondering it. Eventually, I had an epiphany. Are you ready for my grand epiphany about ice cream? If we had the same attitude towards ourselves and others as we have toward ice cream, the world would be a sweeter place. Pun intended. But let that sink in. If we had the same attitude towards ourselves and others as we have toward ice cream, the world will be a sweeter place. See, I think there's something we can learn from ice cream. For starters, with all this massive craziness going on in the ice cream aisle, we have clearly embraced the concept that variety is the spice of life. In addition to that, ice cream reminds us that different strokes for different folks is completely a-okay. Imagine only being friends with somebody because their favorite ice cream is the same flavor as yours. Or worse, not being friends with somebody because their favorite ice cream is different. How boring would life be if we only had one flavor? Boring. Unlike religion and politics, if somebody chooses mint chocolate chip, we don't feel like that threatens our belief, our clearly superior belief, that vanilla is king. Ice cream also serves to remind us that change is nothing to fear, and it just might delight us. No person, even if they've had a favorite flavor for decades, feels bound to that flavor for life. As they change, as they grow, as they develop, they feel completely comfortable choosing a different ice cream. And nobody looks at them with contempt because they've chosen a different ice cream. And most exciting to me is there's something about the adventure and the anticipation of ordering a new flavor for the first time. You don't know what taste sensation is going to arrive and how it just might delight your life in opening up to something new. Ice cream also reminds us to embrace uniqueness. Vanilla is the little black dress of ice cream. It's plain, it's simple, you can dress it up. But it doesn't try to be Rocky Road. And it certainly doesn't beat itself up that it's not more like Rocky Road. And that's something that we can learn. We can learn to embrace our own strengths and our own weaknesses and accept ourselves for who we are and admire other people for who they truly are. So you see, there's a lot we can learn from ice cream. In the past few moments alone, we have pondered diversity, tolerance, change, and acceptance. To me, ice cream serves as a reminder of how simple life truly can be. So the next time you feel frustrated with yourself or others, take a moment to think about the lessons ice cream can teach you. It really is that simple.